Thabo gore ne le ngwana e leng gore na bontsha gore o tlo rata di tattoo.
They're definitely going places because they've traveled so far already and then people love their work.
It was quite genius, you know, for Bagatla Livitulele so.
My name is Tladi. I'm from uncool and I'm 27 years old.
My name is Nathabo and uncool zone 1.
Bonolo o sala nna le nna a tsena crash. It was a blessing because ne ke sena o ke nna le ene ba na ke ba ko malapeng ba botle. E ne le ngwana o tsena sekolo but ke bona rata dilo tsa di computer IT ya bolela ka di IT and so on.
Thabo o na rata basketball go sekolong. Gore ne le ngwana e leng gore na bontsha gore o tlo rata di tattoo.
I remember when I got my first tattoo, no? I think I was still in high school. I don't know. No.
Yeah, you were in high school.
Yeah, still I was in high school.
Your mother gave you money for clothes. you did a tattoo.
Ka gore ke hopola ele December. Ka ba fa tšhelete ya diaparo tsa Christmas. Thabo a ska reka diaparo a ira tattoo.
That's how much I love them. So we go around 2002 again. Heneke wa around Gua from living in Joburg. Tattoos like 2011, 2012. We realized that I could draw and we could turn it into a business.
When we started the whole thing, no Louis, because families are in themselves and our neighbors say they always told us or no, they say it's Satanism, you know, you're going to go to hell, you know, Adisha Apo, you're changing God's temple, you're God's temple, and you're changing it.
Even in the black community, I don't like tattoo that much.
Na dilo tsa di tattoo dilo mang I don't understand them.
Ne ke sa tlhaloganye ka di tattoo. And ne ke utlwa batho ba criticize di tattoo. Ba bolela ka satanism gore a ye o tlhokofala a ka se go le godimo. Satani because
and a lot of other stories about like criminals having, you know, gang symbols on them and
but it's not about that, you know, it's all about self-expression and what you really love, you know.
We are trying our level best as Two Chubby Shadows to change the view for this whole tattoo industry and all of that, you know what I mean?
So we couldn't figure out and then one day we were with our friends and they're like, you know, you guys are very chubby, sexy people.
We were in the car after a long weekend of working and stuff, and somebody came through and was like, hey, those people look like shadows. We were like, yo, too chubby. Yeah. You know, Two Chubby Shadows. Yeah, that's how it came about.
It was quite genius, you know, for Bagatla Livitulele so. And then because Honahana Two Chubby Shadows, you can't expect to see guys like that. I think it was a great name.
When we started, we had to develop a client base. Yeah. We're lucky because Repelamo Irenya social media. We used everything.
Happily event tattoos
They're called shots. T-shirts.
T-shirts. So tattoos really advertises so much, you know.
The biggest thing, and what we wanted to do is not only appeal to the youth or the young people, but also to the older people. Those tattoos or something like that. The ones that do have them, that are embarrassed of them, they can come through what you know what I mean?
I have this tattoo, but I want you to finish it for me. The way I intend it, I'm satisfied.
When we started the whole thing, because there's problem to buy equipment and to finance our parties and anything that it is that we want to promote the tattoo thing with.
You're exposed to both theft and all that stuff. So, some they steal your equipment or whatever the case is, and then you start questioning whether you are on the right path or not, because that also hits home psychologically. And then maybe I should just quit and go back to my 9 to 5 or whatever the case is. You know what I mean?
It was very difficult because we didn't know anybody. We were very young and very mission.
And it's a thing. Tattoo, they associate it with criminality and all these different things except self-expression. So it was also difficult to acquire and build a client base.
It doesn't matter or push and now push. It's a company and tattoo. Say best.
Adding on to what you were saying, it's not easy, having to find clients, convince them, do the tattoo, run a business, and all that.
There's been a whole lot of mistakes that we made, but we learned so much from them that right now we know exactly what we want, we know exactly what the client wants, we know exactly what we need to grow the business and to grow the skill of the tattoo.
Business Mara, I can't I see Tahili Pila Mara Yona, Kaibona Bianung, Kona Bianung, Kitomo, Bonahori, Banaba Sira, Sikari, Batala Babereka, and then Bazwa, Baira the event, Bazama, Yakudi playing.
At one time, we were Poloquan, Kazona Dilose, and then 1 to 3 Bacamo Lydia, 1 to 3 Bacoca, just like that.
What keeps us going is our understanding, so that really helps because of view yaga, view.
They're a great team. Without Tabo or without Bean, home one of an asting, ne ukunobo or no, on an
where we are, it's because of all these fights that we're having and all these arguments that we're having.
Another thing that keeps us going is that we are open-minded people. A lot of what we went through and what we're still going through, we're just taking it with a pinch of salt. Like, just take it as a learning curve. Part of the reason why we actually persist in what we do is because we believe in it.
They inspire me. Focus on that goal, make sure you achieve it. No matter the obstacles you face,
the mobile tattooing. What we tried to do was to find a way in Ragaita tattoo in which most tattoo artists don't do it. So the only way was becoming mobile.
The mobile idea is the first time given on. And then I think the idea it's perfect.
So we create events, or we go to events that we invited to, put up a stall there and we do a tattoo. We do tattoos there. People really are fascinated about the idea of getting a tattoo at an event,
But not about mobile. They can come to you and then buy it at the comfort of your own home. So the mobile thing, I think it's a good idea and it's good for business as well.
What's more important is protective gloves, antiseptics, and disinfects. Before we do a tat, we make sure those things are there and that the client's skin is cleansed. And we need needles, tips, we need inks, tattoo guns.
We
don't choose just any sort of ink. We go for premium inks, we go for premium machinery. The hygiene side of it is the gloves, the disposable tips, the disposable needles, the disposable ink caps and whatnot. On the tattooing side, you need a sketch pad, you need pencils, You need stencil paper. We use the internet, you know, with our phones and whatnot, screenshot the design, and then we will transfer it and then apply it to the client. Unless the person really requests a freehand tattoo, that's only when we will design the tattoo on the person.
Or they have their own design.
Or they have their own design. Basically, get set up. You've got your MP meter, then you have all the cords that are connected on. This is called a sleeve, this plastic thing. Yeah, so these are the plastic sleeves that we use so that it doesn't get ink on our skin or make the place dirty or the cord dirty. So this is the community that's all okay. I just mixed it, and then these are the inks. There's different kind of inks, you know what I mean? There's people who prefer different brands, but these are mine. These are what work for me. This is the tattoo gun, aka Darth Vader. You need wipes for clean. You need cling wrap for after the tattoo. Disposable caps. These are your needles. Very long. We try our best not to have this thing because your skin is soft. You won't get the right tattoo. A tattoo can be anything after more. We're not really limited as to what we can tattoo. The uniqueness of each design is what we live for.
The first tie that he did on me, I feel later, but she be feeling. And then the way I insisted on thing, I satisfied. I was sure, no, this guy can do the job.
We want to always be pushing ourselves and always trying to showcase the best in what we can do.
I'm trying to get a crown.
A crown, eh? So this is what I found for you. This is that cool?
That's dope.
It's dope, right?
Yeah, okay, right.
All right, so let's get that done. The worst demand from a client.
Like one guy, I think he wanted a tattoo on his eye, like around his eye, sorry, like a Mike Tyson tattoo.
Yeah.
And we tried to convince him that you cannot have such a tattoo because you're working, you know, but...
You have to keep it professional.
They force you. They're telling you that they're paying, so that's why they want the tat. And, you know, business is business. At the end of the day, we have to do it.
The best tattoo that I've done was a back. It was...
Full back?
Yeah, full back. Remembrance tattoo, where it had... Yeah, it had the mother's name, the dad's name, the daughter's name, and it was in the form of a tree. The prices differ, but then our base price is $250. From $250, then we start now looking at things like size, the design, detail, time it's gonna take, you know what I mean? If we are traveling to you or you are coming to us, those are factors that we put into place.
It's very challenging organizing our events and getting it. First of all, this is actually my job. This is where I get in more. I look at the event. After I get the event, me and my partner sit down. We look at the whole theme of the event, what it's all about. The location and environment of our work is very important.
We try our best to try also think for the client. Are they going to be comfortable?
Yeah.
We've been to an event, I think it was in the Northwest. When we got to the gig, the clients were not comfortable, like we said, so a lot of people did not come.
Yeah.
We ended up spending more money going there than what we actually made.
Yeah.
We left that event very disappointed. Yeah, this is the first tattoo that I ever did. You know, I'm not fixing it because it reminds me of where we come from. You know, and this one is a tattoo gun, tattoo machine. The machines that I use, so this is one. Tattoos they have meanings, and there's a reason why they are on me. So this is a tattoo gun because of what we do. You know, it was my bread and butter for a very long time.
I have here a basketball player. It just represents the love of the game. I love basketball.
This tattoo says friends, if you read it this way. I don't know if you can see friends. And then when you turn around, it says family, right? The reason behind this tattoo is that I believe that you don't just make friends because of the sake of it. Your family, your friends become your family. Hence, you know, the time that you guys spend together and whatnot. And over here is a sentence, because on my life path number 5, I hooked up a double 5, you know, one upside down and whatever. And it says evolve, become the best version of self, which is what I believe in. I believe that each and every single step that you take moves towards the greater part of whatever you're trying to become, you know? And this is a tribal mask, you know, like a Moari mask situation. You know, I did this because for a long time I've been practicing like the tribal tattoos and stuff like that, so I like them. So this is just purely and genuinely because of the love of tribal tattoos, you know? This is a fingerprint. You know, I like to call it the fingerprint of God. So I just did this because of the uniqueness of it. I haven't seen anybody with a fingerprint tattoo, you know what I mean? So each and every single one of them represents a time where, or each level that I reached in terms of tattoos, you know what I mean?
This right here is a musical conductor's hand. The reason why I have that is because I love music. And I want to become a producer. So it just represents me conducting music, producing music also. This event is a spring jump-off event. We call it the Hip Hop Affair Summer 16th. It's organized by us and another organizer. His name is Ze.
We just hope that people just come through and they just have a lot of fun.
If this event doesn't go well, we're going to be very disappointed because it's
more of a home ground advantage kind of thing, you know. The security there is also proper, so it's going to be a successful one. I can feel it.
We're here at LSU, Karangua Zone 16. This is where our event is held today. We are all hyped up. My team is here. Everything is here. The people are ready to get this thing going. Let's get these tattoos and let's do this thing.
1, 2, 3. 2 trendsetters. There you have it. Let's done.
The R should be on a
Kamahara.
Yeah.
So if you do this, yeah, between the 8 layer.
Yeah, between the alphabet, just close together, then it could be GR8.
Okay. So you're Namahara also.
Yeah,
so.
Yeah, it's gonna be like this.
So we're here at the Summer 16 Hip Hop Affair. It's going okay since the gig just started. We just anticipated people to come earlier than what they came through, but so far we had our first client.
The pain is not what I expected. I expected fire. I'm already jumping out of my skin right now.
He's happy with the work, and yeah, we'll see how the rest of the night goes, and yeah, we just want to have fun with it, you know what I mean? That was the end of that, and it's a wrap. Hey Joe, what's your number? The top about 250, what do you want, from 250, yeah.
Joe, I want something like that can fill up the whole house. So we can put the whole up, yeah. How much?
For today?
Even if it's not today. How much is it? Oh, no. Gia Boys, JC, Gia Boys, Leon.
Yeah, what's up?
Then never know where the spring jump over the performer.
the thing. I see this stuff.
Well, this is some of the work that we've done already. You know, it's our Instagram.
I want to fix it. Okay, let me see it. I want to fix it. Yeah, you see, this is not right. This is not a tattoo.
Yeah.
This is not okay.
Yeah.
I want to fix this. This is.
I can cover up that.
Yeah, please.
We can fix all of those.
Or we can cover it up.
So far, I think Jigga Boys from Kalawa Jasmine, so which was great. You know, they also want to get tattoos done by two Chubby Shadows. So hopefully as the night goes, we get more and when I talk about you want to get a tag?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
Right now. Oh my gosh. Today was a success, like entire success. It was more than success. This is just the beginning.
Even if we don't do 10 tattoos today, but wash up.
Well, I've been anticipating, but then it wasn't so painful. It's actually and it's very nice.
Today was really awesome. Like you get to meet like different characters. And the majority were interested so much because this is unique. It's like people are interested because it's the Bela Mohuling interesting. So all interesting, you're gonna get interested.
The event is but what inquire about tattoos and stuff like that. And like we saw earlier, there were people who want tattoos and stuff like that. So we set up appointments like proper tattoos, professional stuff, you know what I mean?
They're definitely going places because they've traveled so far already and then people love their work.
Ba wishetsa gore ba tswelle pele gore ba nne serious ba kry chelete ba gore ba phele pila ba ithekele dilo tse ba di batlang.
One thing I can tell you, they're going to be far. Ke bona tattoo business e fitlhile kule.
For nna ke inetse gore no ke ka mokgoba ba itlhopetseng mmereko o gore koano tla ba isang kwa pele o ba tsweletsa ko pele.
We want to see this business big enough to have our own mobile tattoo studio.
Over and above, from here, expect greater things. Like we said, we want to make two Chubby Shadows a family name, like a household name. We just want to make it work. It is going to be what it's going to be.
Window yes, I